there guys, Struggler here again, and welcome to another Redstone tutorial. Today I have for you another Nether portal design. Yes, I know, I have quite a few different Nether portal designs, but this one is quite different. This one will be completely flush with the wall when it's closed and shut off. So essentially it's completely hidden. So pretend this is your wall. The button does not have to be there, but if we press it, it opens up and lights it. Basically all you need to do is hook up your button to this redstone dust right here, so you can put that wherever you want. I just put it on the corner because I don't like my portal to be completely hidden. I like it to be gone when it's off, but when it's, I like being able to see where I can turn it on at. So as you can see, when you turn it off, it breaks the portal and then closes everything up. One more time to show you it. On and off. Here's a glance at the redstone that's above the ground. I went ahead and built the same thing over here so we can go ahead and just look at the redstone on the outside and underneath the ground. So it goes 3 blocks underground. It looks more complex than it actually is. Hopefully I'll give you guys a good enough explanation so you guys can follow on how this thing is working. So let's get on with the tutorial, guys. Okay guys, so the stuff on the hotbar is the stuff that we'll need first. I do not have exact counts on any of these, so we're going to just go blocks of choice, some obsidian, sticky pistons, dispensers, redstone dust, repeaters. Going to need a couple half slabs, droppers, and hoppers. That's what we're going to have at first, and then I'll be switching a few things out as I need them. So we're going to start off with a 4 wide by 7 long hole, and it's 3 deep. So if you're on a flat world, it goes all the way down to the bedrock. And then we're just going to go ahead and start. So we're going to start off in the front, and this will be the front. I'm going to put 2 blocks right there. Then we're going to place 2 sticky pistons right there with your blocks of choice. These will become part of the wall, so these are going to have to be wall blocks. So those are there. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the frame done. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Go all the way across and then go up. And that will hide your nether portal. So coming around the back, we can go ahead and put our nether portal in. 2 blocks there. 3 on that side, 3 on that side, and 2 up top. You're going to have to leave the corners out. Now we're going to get our dispensers placed. So put 2 blocks right there. And then you're going to place a dispenser there and there, facing this way. And the next thing we're going to do is place our sticky pistons for our double piston extenders. So you're going to come out 2 blocks, up 1. Those are all temporary blocks. Go place a piston there, there, and up on top. So 4 of them, and then 4 again right in front of those. You can go ahead and get rid of these blocks right here. And then you're going to place your wall block right there. So these are going to extend out to here, and these 2 are going to extend up, and that's how that closes. Now to get on with the circuitry. We're going to start with the double piston extender, because that is one of the harder parts to build. It looks more complicated than it actually is. So here's the double piston extender. Go ahead, come right here, place 2 blocks like that. Go place one up there. And then you're going to place temporary one right there, and then place a block right there. So it should look like that. You're going to do that on the other side also. So 1, 2, one up there, and then just a temporary block to help us place that, and it's like that. Next we're going to come up top. These front 2 pistons right here need a block on top of them, and then these 2 blocks right here need a block on top of them. Then we're going to come back over here, going to place a block there, and then you're going to extend it out this way and extend it out this way. So it should look like this from the side, and then this line right here will come up on your bottom pistons right here. And then we're going to not destroy stuff. Go up a block and then put another line of blocks right there. And then we're going to come off to this side right here, and we're going to place 2 blocks like that, and then you're going to need a half slab right there. So that's all the blocks placed for the double piston extender. Note that it is not symmetrical. This has a little bit extra right here, and that's to take the input, because the input will be back here. So let's get our repeaters in place. So facing this way towards the back, we're going to place a piston right there. We're going to put that on 4 ticks delay. Then we're going to place a, did I say piston? I meant repeater. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit tired. Put a repeater there on 4 ticks delay going into this block, and then down here we're going to place a repeater facing this way now on 4 ticks. So this one faces into this block right here, and this one faces into this block. We're going to do the same thing on this side. So the bottom one faces towards the front on 4 ticks. This top one faces this, or towards the back on 4 ticks. And then we're going to have to come up here and place another couple repeaters right there. Both of these on 4 ticks delay also. That's all the repeaters for the double piston. Oh, well, we're going to have 1 repeater for our input. So this will be our input. So put it right on that corner facing front. Now we're going to move on to the redstone, or the dust. So you're going to take dust from this repeater, go all the way up to this half slab, and then you're going to come up like that. Do not put any dust on these 2 blocks here, but you're going to put some on the obsidian right there, and down here, and link up to that repeater right there. Do the same on this side, down and into that repeater. Then you're going to come to this side, or the back, and put redstone dust on this line, and do the same for this line too. And then you're going to also put 1 dust on this block right there. And that is the entire double piston extender done. So if I were to put power to this, these would extend, and then if I were to take the power away, they would retract completely. So now all we have to do is hook up the rest of the redstone, and basically all that is the timing circuit for the flint and steel and the water bucket. So coming to this corner, we're going to place a half slab right here next to this piston. The reason why it's a half slab is because that way the redstone won't interact with that piston. Now we're going to make our T flip-flop, and we're going to need droppers and a hopper for the flip-flop. Basically, you're going to place a dropper facing up right next to that half slab. Then you're going to place a dropper on top of that dropper facing this way towards the back. Then you're going to take a hopper, place it facing into the bottom dropper. Then you're going to go into the hopper's menu and place one item in it. And then we're going to start switching out some items. So let's go ahead and grab us. We're going to need some comparators, redstone blocks, some observers, and some buttons, or a button. Okay, now to finish this T flip-flop, I'm going to show you guys a little trick too. Some of you might not know this, but if you press up and down while you're flying at the same time, it acts like you're crouching, so you can actually place stuff on things that have a menu. It won't actually go into the menu. So if I'm flying and click on the hopper, try to place that on the hopper, it won't let me because it has a menu. But if I press up and down flying, it will let me place it. That's just a useful little trick. Anyways, we're going to place a comparator on top of that hopper coming out of this dropper, and that's our T flip-flop. What we're going to do next is place a block in front of that comparator. So a block right there. That comparator will power that block, and then in turn will power this redstone dust down here. We're going to use that redstone dust. We're going to place a repeater right there on 4 ticks delay. Then we're going to place 2 more repeaters right there on default delay, so just 1 tick. And then we're going to take redstone dust and place it right there. That will control our bottom pistons. Now we need to control our double piston extender from that. So we're going to take a block and place it right there. The comparator is right here, so this block is going to be powered. It will power this redstone dust, which will weakly power this block, which will let us power some pistons. So we're going to place the block right there just because I said. We're going to place a piston right on that block right there, a sticky piston. We're going to put a redstone block on top of that, and then we're going to use a temporary block and then place another piston. Go ahead and get rid of that temporary block, and then we're going to place a redstone block on top of that. So when this becomes powered right here, that will power this block strongly, which will power the redstone dust, which will weakly power this block, which will power this piston, pushing the redstone block underneath this piston, which will push this redstone block up and activate our double piston extender. So actually right now, if we put a button right there and press it, it will close the entire thing up. And if we press it again, it will open completely up. So all there's left to do is to get our timing circuits for the flint and steel and the water bucket. And to do that, we're going to place a block there, come out a total of 3 blocks, so 1, 2, 3. So you got a little 2x3 platform right there. Go ahead, take a repeater, put it on 4 ticks going into this block. Then you're going to put 2 more repeaters on 1 tick. Then you're going to place redstone dust right here on those 2. And then you're going to put a repeater right there. Then you're going to place a block there and there with redstone dust on top of that block right there. So that's just next to the block that's underneath that dispenser right there. Go place a repeater right there on 2 ticks delay. Block right there with redstone dust on it. This side right here will create a double pulse. That side right there is just delayed, so it will fire that at the right time. So now we need a rising edge monostable circuit and a falling edge monostable circuit. We accomplish that by putting a sticky piston right there, and then using a new or the new observer block and putting it right there. It'll fire, and as you heard, that was a quick double pulse. Now we need to power this, and we do that by putting a sticky piston right there. Should extend, and then putting a block of redstone right there. So when this fires, this will go up, which will retract this, and then that will retract and activate. Then that will retract, which will come over here and activate this side, and then when that depowers, this will end up extending and activating that side. So that's how that works. So that actually should be everything. So let's go ahead and grab out our water bucket and our flint and steel. You place the water bucket in the left dispenser, and then you place the flint and steel in the right dispenser. Press the button. You heard our water come out. If we press it again, it should light our nether portal. Just like that, we're all done. And yeah, that is it for today, guys. If you enjoyed the tutorial, please leave a like and subscribe if you already haven't. It helps out my channel, and it's the best way for you to keep in contact with my new tutorials and stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Have a nice day, and bye-bye.